You wake before dawn. The cold seeps through the wooden shutters. Your hands ache before you even move them. 36 years old. Hendrix van der Meulen. A weaver. Nothing more, nothing less. You pull on the brown wool coat. The sleeves are worn white at the cuffs. Your wife made the linen shirt years ago. It's stiff now, washed too many times. The leather belt pulls your breeches tight at the knees. Your shoes thud on the floor. Hollow sound, empty sound. Your fingers are thick at the knuckles, cracked at the tips. Thread does that. Years of thread, but you have 30 florins saved, hidden in the wooden chest upstairs. 30 florins. Not much. Not nothing. You live in a narrow house. 2 stories. Brick. High and thin like all the houses along the canal. The ground floor smells of wool and wood smoke. Always. There's a pine table. Rough surface. A candlestick sits on it. Always the same candlestick. Bolts of fabric lean in the corner. Your wife's spinning wheel. The stew pot by the fire. Your son's stool by the window where he reads. Upstairs, a bed that creaks. A chest with winter clothes. Your father's religious paintings on the wall. Christ's face watches you dress every morning. Small house, crowded house, but clean. The air smells like wood and wool and sometimes bread. Winter in Amsterdam. Darkness comes early. You finished the weaving. Your arms want to lift. Your shoulders are stone. Jan knocks. Jan the carpenter. Your neighbor. Your friend for years. Hendrix. He says. See Elephant Tavern tonight? Someone's selling a Viceroy bulb. They say it's climbing fast. Viceroy. You know what he means. Everyone knows. Tulips. The whole city talks about tulips now. You go upstairs. You open the chest. You stare at your savings. 30 florins wrapped in cloth at the bottom. Tonight? Maybe tonight is when things change. You take your coat. You followed Jan into the cold wind. The Sea Elephant Tavern. Orange candlelight through the windows. Wet wood smells when you push the door open. Packed. Shoulder to shoulder. Fishermen. Bakers. Merchants in good coats. Brokers with ink. Stained fingers. The tables aren't covered with beer mugs. They're covered with sheepskin ledgers with prices. Paintings of bulb specimens. Contract templates written in perfect script. Everyone is shouting. 3 times by spring. Guaranteed. Semper Augustus is worth a whole house now. Viceroy will be scarce next year. By now. You sit down. Your heart pounds against your ribs. They brought out paintings. Small, detailed watercolors on thick paper. Each one shows a different tulip variety. Semper Augustus. White petals with red flames. The most expensive. The legend. You stare at the painting. The red streaks look like blood vessels running through milk. Feathered edges. Each flame licks upward from the petal base, branching into smaller tongues of crimson. The white is pure, untouched, like fresh snow before anyone walks on it. Some say it costs as much as a Grand Canal house. 10,000 florins, maybe 12. You've never seen one. Only heard stories. Admiral van der Eyck. Deep purple with white stripes. The painting shows the stripes running vertically, irregular but deliberate. Like someone dragged a brush of white paint down a purple canvas. The stripes are thick in some places, thin in others. No two petals match. That's what makes it valuable. The unpredictability. The stripes come from a virus. though no one knows that. They just know striped bulbs are miracles. Valuable. Viceroy. Red and yellow flames on white. The broker holds up this painting and you lean forward. The flames started deep red at the bottom of each petal, then burst into golden yellow tongues that reached towards the petal tips. The white background shows through in patches. The pattern looks like fire, frozen mid-dance. 6 petals, each one slightly different but harmonious. This one is climbing. This one people can almost afford. This one feels possible. The broker traces his fingers along the painted petals. See here, he says. The flames must reach at least halfway up the petals. This viceroy has perfect distribution. The yellow is bright, not muddy, not pale. This is grade ace. Look at that flame pattern, someone whispers. Perfect symmetry. This will double, maybe triple. You lean closer. The painted petals look alive. The way the red bleeds into yellow. The way the yellow fades into white. You can see each color boundary, soft and feathered like a bird's breast. They look like fire, like gold, like hope. Someone else shows a painting of Zomerskoon. You glimpse it over shoulders. White petals with violet flames that looked almost purple-black at the base. The flames are narrower than Viceroy's, more delicate, like ink spreading through water. Another painting passes by. Admiral D. Man. The purple is so deep it looks almost black in the candlelight. The white stripes cut through it like lightning through a storm sky. Bold, dramatic. Your fingers itch to touch the painting, but you don't dare. Outside the taverns, Amsterdam is transforming. Warehouses line the canals. Ships from the East Indies, spices, silk, sugar, timber. The VOC, the Dutch East India Company, makes men rich overnight. Everyone knows someone who invested in a voyage and came back wealthy. New houses are being built, taller, grander, with windows that stretch to the ceiling. Prosperity hangs in the air like fog. You can almost taste it. Even the street vendors are different now. They sell pamphlets with tulip prices. They sell drawings of rare varieties. They sell dreams on paper. Last week you saw a baker buy a bulb contract. A fisherman bought 2. If they can do it, you think. If they can climb up, why not you? The social order is loosening. Not breaking, just loosening. Enough that a weaver might imagine himself in a better house, with better furniture, with his son in a better school. The city hums with possibility. The broker stands. Dark blue coat, polished buttons, clean hands. He opens his ledger. Tonight, he says. A Viceroy bulb. Futures contracts. Delivery in February. Starting price, 180 florins. Your breath catches. 180. Half a year's income. Half your life's savings. Someone shouts. To high. Another voice. Viceroy's going up. Look at last month's records. The broker explains. The flame pattern is strong this year. Weather has been good for breeding. 3 buyers in Haarlem are competing for stock. Last month it was 150. Now it's 180. He makes it sound like mathematics. Like certainty. Like the future is a calculation you can solve. Jan leans closed. If we buy this, we move to the big canal houses by spring. Your throat is tight. Excitement. Fear. You can't tell which. While the Viceroy bidding pauses, someone else brings out contracts for other varieties. Admiral D. Man. Another rare variety. Purple blue flames. 300 florins for a single bulb. Gouda. Yellow with red. Common but steady. Only 70 florins. Sommerskun. White with purple stripes. Sold last week for 200. The broker explains the grades. Aces are the best. Perfect symmetry. Strong color. The flames must be cleared. No muddiness. No blurring. The white must be pure white, not cream or gray. Ordinary bulbs are still good. Still valuable. The flames might be shorter. The colors are less vivid, but they'll still bloom. They'll still sell. Offsets are smaller bulbs that split from the mother. Cheaper. Riskier. They might not develop the same pattern. The flames might be weak, broken, inconsistent. He shows another painting. Gouda. Simple compared to the others. Yellow petals with red flames at the edges. The red is thin, like someone dipped the petal tips in wine. Not dramatic like Viceroy. Not legendary like Semper Augustus. But steady, reliable, the kind a merchant's wife would plant in her garden without fear. People study the paintings like holy texts. They memorized the flame patterns, the petal shapes, the way white bleeds into red, the way purple holds its depth, the exact curve of each colored tongue. Someone argues that last week's Admiral Van Horn had thicker flames than this week's. Another insists the yellow in a Viceroy must be butter gold, not lemon yellow. They debate the width of stripes, the ratio of color to white, whether a flame that branches is worth more than one that stays straight. You watch them trace their fingers over the painted petals, measuring with their eyes, counting imaginary florins. You realize no one has actually seen most of these bulbs. They are still in the ground, still sleeping under frozen soil. You are bidding on paintings, on promises, on February's earth. The price rises. 160, 170, 175. Your hands sweat. Someone shouts. 180. You stand. Your voice is too loud. 185. Silence. Every head turns. They look at you. The weavers. The man with rough hands and a worn coat. The broker nods. 185 florins to the weaver. He slides the parchment across the table. It's written in perfect script. I, Hendrik van der Meulen, do hereby agree to purchase one Viceroy tulip bulb for the sum of 185 florins, to be delivered in February of the year 1637 by the grower Franz de Witt. The quill is slippery. Your handwriting shakes. The letters look childish next to the printed text. You sign your name. You fold the contract. You tuck it inside your coat, against your chest, where you can feel it. Jan claps your shoulders. Brother, we are going to be rich. You believe him. The candlelight catches the edge of the parchment. It glows. It looks like the future is made of gold. The canal wound cuts through your coat. You pull the collar up. You just bet half your savings on a bulb still buried in dirt. A bulb you've never seen. A bulb that exists only as paint on paper and ink on parchment. You don't know what will happen. But tonight, walking through frozen streets under a black sky, you feel warm inside. You feel like you're walking towards a new life, a new class, a new version of yourself. You don't know that in 2 months the bubble will burst. You don't know this contract will become worthless. You don't know what this night will cost you. but right now, your heart is burning. As you walk, you see lights in other windows, other families, other dreamers. A clerk counting coins by candlelight, a merchant's wife reading contracts, a dock worker drinking beer, talking about his Admiral Van Horn bulb that doesn't exist yet. Everyone is playing the same game. Everyone is reaching for the same invisible ladder. The streets smell like snow and smoke and something else. Something electric. Anticipation. Desperation. Hope mixed with fear. Amsterdam has tulip fever. The whole city is infected. The whole city is dreaming the same dream. And you are part of it now. You touch the contract inside your coat. The paper crinkles. It sounds like a promise. 2 months later, January has passed. Prices kept rising. You heard stories. 220 for a viceroy now. Someone in Harlem traded a small ship for an Admiral van der Eyck. By spring we'll all be wealthy. You and Jan go to the tavern every night. Every story is honey poured into your heart. Your wife asks, "Ours? You sure this paper is worth so much?" You show her the contract. Everyone says it's certain. After winter we'll move to a better house. She doesn't argue, but her eyes carry doubt you refuse to see. Evening. Snow outside. Wind rattling the shutters. Jan bursts through your door. His face is white. "Hendrix, something's wrong." Your stomach drops. "What?" "The auction in Harlem today. No one bid. Not one person. Prices are falling." You stand. "Impossible. Yesterday they said 200." Jan swallows. "Now no one will pay 100. Cold water down your spine. "It's temporary, right? Tomorrow it'll recover?" He doesn't answer. 2 days later the whole city knows. Prices collapsed. No one is buying. Contracts are worthless. You go to the Sea Elephant Tavern. People crying. People shouting. People frozen like statues. The merchant who bragged yesterday about tripling his money now clutches his hair. "I used my daughter's dowry. It's gone. All gone." You find the broker who sold you the viceroy. He sits at a table, face drained of blood. You put your contract in front of him. "What's it worth?" He doesn't look up. Voice like gravel. "Less than 20. "You're joking?" He shakes his head. 20 florins. You paid 185. Not falling crashed. Not declining destroyed. The paper in your hand isn't gold. It's ash. Night. Cold. Snow muffles your footsteps. You hold the contract. Your palm is sweating. At your door, you hesitate. Your wife waits inside. The fire is dying. "How much?" She asks softly. You hand her the paper. Creased. Folded. Broken future. She looks at it. Doesn't blame you. Just sighs. Pulls your son close. That moment, you feel more shame than ever before. You lie in bed. Your wife breathes evenly. You stare at the ceiling. Your thoughts circle. Half a year's savings gone. The dream of moving the dead. The viceroy contract garbage. The whole city broke together. This isn't just your failure. The whole city's dream shattered at once. Candlelight flickers on the wall. You watch until dawn. Spring arrives. Ice melts on the canals. The tulips bloom. Beautiful. Brilliant. Red and yellow flames on white petals. Just like the paintings promised. The viceroys in public gardens show their colors. The red starts deep at the base. blooded dark, then shifts to orange, then bursts into yellow at the tips. The petals cup the light. You walk past them. You don't stop. You can't bear to look at how perfect they are. How worthless. Somewhere in the city, your viceroy probably bloomed too. 6 petals, red and yellow flames. Perfect distribution. Great ace. Delivered to someone who paid 20 florins instead of 185. You wonder if they appreciate it. If they know what it costs you. You return to your loom. Your rough hands pull threads. Same as always. Jan works at the docks now. Day labor. His savings gone too. You still meet at the tavern sometimes. But never near the trading table. Everyone avoids it. Like it holds poison. Months later, you understand. You weren't buying flowers. You weren't buying wealth. You were buying the fantasy of a different life. You ordinary people suffer too much. Too much uncertainty. So when something appears that might flip your fate, you grab it. Desperately. The tulip was just a container. What you were really addicted to was the future. That better version of yourself. Years passed. Your hair turns white. Amsterdam still bustles. Tulips still bloom. But no one goes mad for them anymore. Sometimes you take out the contract from the bottom of the chest. Faded, torn edges. But still there, it was your greatest hope. Your hardest lesson. Proof that once, when young, you dared to bet on the future. You don't hate it anymore. It reminds you, ordinary lives are fragile. Because they are fragile, you must live them steadily. You put the contract back, close the lid. The fire crackles softly, like an echo of that night in 1637.